Hi everybody, it's Mark Shellshear. This is the Mark Art Show coming to you from Galleria de las Islas in Metro Manila, Philippines. And first of all, I just want to thank you all, every one of you who reads my blog, watches my videos, who comments, who shares, who likes. I am so grateful. Thank you all. You're all making this worthwhile me doing, and I just love doing it, and I hope it's inspiring you, encouraging you, helping you with your art business, helping you to be the best artist that you can possibly be and accomplish and achieve all the things you want to do as an artist. That's important, very important. Okay, first of all, if you don't know what the artist pack is yet, then I will put a link to the video underneath this, so you'll be able to see it. This video was back, I think, about July 21. I did that, so please go and have a look at that when it comes up. Also, I want to touch on some subjects that we touched on this week because we've had, been great, the amount of comment that I've had, okay, about the art, about what I'm saying and about some ideas. Okay, number one, time. You and I must understand that people who come to look at our paintings, they come to look at one of my paintings, who come and look at our paintings, we must understand that they're using up their time. Now this time is not redeemable, it's not renewable. This time is time that they're taking out of their life, their one and only life, to come and look at our paintings. Now when we begin to get a concept of that and understand that, we can then appreciate so much everybody who comes in and looks at our work. Even if they don't buy our work, they're taking time out of their life to come and look at it. And I want us to appreciate that. Always thank them. Always thank people who come and look at your work. Why? Because you and I want to be appreciated. Everybody wants to be appreciated. Everybody wants to have someone say, hey, thank you for coming. So let's make sure that is part of our vocabulary, part of what we do at our shows, even if they don't buy it, even if they just walk up and say, wow, I like this, it's a nice painting, very colorful, and then start to move on. Turn and say, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it very much. Let them know that you appreciate their time here, okay? It's important to appreciate people. Now, the next thing, you must sell your own work. I had an artist contact me and say, well, you know, really, Mark, you've got to understand that galleries and dealers are there to sell the work. Yes, I accept that. But my response to that is, yes, I know, but do you have a gallery and do you have a dealer? And if the answer is no, then you're going to have to sell your own work. That's the truth. You're going to have to sell your own work. And that's what I am trying to help you do, to get a grasp of what selling is and how to sell your work. Because the truth is, you are the best salesperson for your work. I can sell my work better than other people. Why? Because I did the work. I understand the work. I understand what I was doing and trying to say in it. Therefore, I can articulate that and easily come out and say to people, this is mine. I did it. So understand that you're the best salesperson. Now, selling for so many people is really scary. And I get that. But I also want you to see that selling is really just walking up to people and being friendly. Just get to know the person. Kind of like a first date, you know, kind of trying to get to know them as they want to get to know you. It's asking them questions, finding out about their life and finding out, you know, whether they really love your work or they don't love your work. It's getting to know people. So when you get selling down to the point of understanding that we are just trying to be friendly to people, it makes it much easier and takes a little bit of the fear out of that. I'm going to talk about the fear in a little while. But get the idea that my concept of selling is being friendly. It's walking up and trying to make a friend of somebody. Because I really believe, I'm so convinced that if a person likes me, then they'll like my art. Because it goes hand in hand. You know, it's kind of what we like, then we like. It's hard to say. You know, we meet a footballer of a team that we don't like. This analogy is probably only for those countries that play football. And he might play for a team we don't like, but we get to know him and we get to like him and becomes friends with him. And all of a sudden we find that we're liking that team too. Why? Because we like him. So we like him, therefore we like what he does. And that's the same for artists. So when you're talking about friends, you don't walk up to someone and say, hey, this is my painting, I want to sell it to you, it costs so many dollars, and you've got to get it. When someone's looking at the painting, walk up and say, hi, my name's Mark, where are you from? What do you do? You know, find out about them, get to know them. The process of knowing somebody will grow into the sale as you begin the relationship with them. So, the sale, if you're looking for the quick sale and try and push it and sell it tonight, there's a good chance you won't. But if you are looking to build a relationship with that person, where you can then contact them later and talk to them, where your artist pack comes in, you can build a relationship over time that will sell the painting. You see, this is where a lot of sales things gets really wrong, because you think of the used car salesman, you think of the guy selling the refrigerator, and he's trying to make the sale bang right now. Hey lady, this is what it is. I can give you a discount. I can do this. I can deliver it this afternoon. And it's push, 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 push. But you and I don't do that. We don't have to do that. We can have a long view and see that I am selling this to somebody who I want to have a relationship with, because I don't want one sale. I want them to become my collector, so that every year they buy a painting from me. Every year they buy 2 paintings from me. Or when they move into a new office building, they just might decide they need paintings. And who will they think of? Yeah, their friend, Mark, the artist. And they'll ring me. So it's building a relationship. Get right away from the used car salesman, from the guy selling the appliance and the TV set, who's got to try and tie you down in the next 20 seconds. You don't do that. You are building a relationship because you want to sell paintings for the rest of your life. So there's no rush. So take all that pressure off you of having to get the sale now, because you don't. You have to get the friendship now. Building the friendship now, being friendly to somebody. So when they see you again, be it out on the street, be it at a market, be it in the gallery again, they know you and they feel comfortable around you. Hi Mark, how are you? How's life? Great. You know, building that. I hope that gets through. If I can teach you anything about selling, this is the most important thing. People say I'm always closing. I'm not always closing. I am building relationships, because I know that a relationship will last a lot longer than me trying to force a closure onto some person who may or may not even want the painting. Okay? I want a relationship, because a relationship means I can carry this on for the rest of my life and their life. I hope that helps a little bit. I hope that gets you a little bit more understanding about that. Now, just quickly on the thief. I know it's scary, because the thief doesn't want you to talk to strangers, because the thief wants you to be safe. So what do I say? Simply this: if you're about to talk to somebody and the thief says, whoa, don't do that, don't do that, they'll laugh at you, they'll criticize you, they'll make fun of you. That's what you have to do. Do it. If the critic says no, I say go. It's that important. You've got to override the critic. You can't get rid of the critic. You can't get rid of the thief. You can't get rid of the fear. It's going to be there forever. But you can deny it, and you can use it to your advantage. Like I said, when the thief says stop, I say go. When the thief says you're going to be criticized, my response is let's go and find out. When the thief says they will laugh at you, my attitude is let's go and see how loud. You see what I mean? It's denying the critic. It's denying the thief. Go out and make friends. And it will help your art career beyond anything. We need more friends. Appreciate them. Appreciate the time they put in, my friends. And sell your art. Okay, I'm going to leave it there today. This is Saturday here in Manila. I'm not going to be doing a video tomorrow. I'll be back on Monday to do videos. We're going to continue talking about selling. And maybe we might even talk a little about horse trading next week. That's a lot of fun. Okay, we'll talk about that then. You guys have a fabulous weekend. Reach out, touch people. Remember, people are hurting out there. Smiles and hugs are free. Give them away generously. Okay, I look forward to the day when you come and visit me here in Galleria de las Islas, and we can talk about art and selling and become friends. Okay, have a fabulous weekend, guys. I'll talk to you on Monday. Okay, ciao.